Wiggy, what's up, YouTube, and to the whole PS Raptor Nation out there? It is Sunday, it is football day, about to have a barbecue. It's cold as crap out here, it's 38 degrees, and the sun's shining. But anyways, today I'm going to be going through just maybe a new series, I don't know, maybe something I want to talk about. Basically, childhood games all the way up to the games I enjoyed playing today. And I'm going to start off with my first system was Atari, but that was ancient, so I can't go back that far. I'm just gonna go back to the very first game I remember playing that I had. That was fun, and that's when I really realized that I had what people would say a photographic memory. I remember my mom had purchased a Super Nintendo for us. I mean, not Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, and it came with Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, and it was two games on one cartridge. And I remember watching my brother play. He was 6 years older than me, so I was probably about 12, 11, 12 at the time. My brother was, and I was probably like 5 or 6. And I remember him playing and beating the game, and I watched him. And what was crazy is my mom went to sleep that night. And when she went to sleep, I got up, turned the volume really, really down on the TV. I'm talking about the TVs back then in my days were garbage. I'm talking barely color with what analog knobs and everything. It was crazy. Turned it on, started playing, and I remember when you get to the one of the further worlds, you know, to get to Bowser and stuff, you have to complete like a little maze, going through tunnels, and you know you have to hit them correctly or you keep getting sent back to the very beginning. I remember watching my brother play, so I was able to look at it and actually, you know, remembered. It was crazy. But I'll just say one of the greatest games when I was a child was Mario Brothers. And what was crazy is it came with Duck Hunt. And I don't know if it worked for any of you other guys, but Duck Hunt, it was just crazy because the TV I had, I don't know if it was just my TV or everybody's TV, but if you took the gun, pointed it to the very middle of the screen, like right at it, no matter where the disc was flying at, because there was two games. There was the disc game and the duck hunt game. No matter where you pointed it to the middle of the screen, wherever the disc or duck was at, you shoot the gun, it will just kill the duck or blow up the disc. Which kind of was cool, but at the same time, it was almost like spawn camping in Call of Duty. It was no fun, no matter how far you got, because you really wasn't earning it. You know, that's I don't know. That's the one thing that I really hate about Call of Duty is the spawns. That's why I feel the map should be bigger. Every map should be bigger, than the spawning would be better. You wouldn't be able to kill somebody and run for a second and a half and go right where the next person's at. And Mario Brothers brings me back to you guys. People my age know what I'm talking about. People younger than me that are maybe 18 to 25. I don't know if they've really played Mario. They might have played it with Super Nintendo and bought the Mario like All Stars with all the games on it. But there was a thing called small firepower. None of you guys are familiar with it. You could probably find it on YouTube. I could do a video on it, but I think I'd have to get some more connections to connect it to my PVR. But what you do is you have to get Big Mario firepower. You have to get the mushroom and then the flower to get the firepower. And then what you have to do is when you're fighting Bowser at the end, you have to make sure to jump on the hammer and Bowser at the same time to where it shrinks you, but you make him die by going under the bridge. And then this is crucial. You can't die after this. You have to get big power, and then when you get the flower, you'll shrink back to small. Then therefore you got small firepower. It's that easy. It's pretty fun. I didn't believe it until I did it. And then the Infinity Lives, jumping on a turtle, you know, where you jump on a turtle and you basically have to trap them onto a stair or something of some sort where it can keep going back and forth. You just keep jumping on them, just one up, one up, one up, one up, one up. It's pretty cool. But you got to remind yourself not to get too greedy, because if you do get greedy with the turtle, you'll see a crazy number for your amount of lives. So basically, if you see that, once you die, your game's over. And then Most people, I mean, I've got to the point to where I was so good at Mario, I could literally just run through the whole game as fast as I can. Just like I knew how hard to jump, like how big to press a button, how small to press a button. I just knew what to do, and I was killing it. You know, which was fun because you could compete with yourself. How fast could I beat it this time? You know, how many points could I get, and how fast can I do it? And that's just literally Mario Brothers was one of the funnest games pretty much when I was small until Mario Brothers 2 came out, but that's a whole different segment. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to pick a video, going through my library or games that I have played, and picking out a game maybe like every Sunday. If you guys leave me a comment down below, if you guys like this like little series, then I'll continue to do it. Maybe I'll do like a, I don't know, 10-part series or something. Do it for 10 weeks. Start trying to find a new series, or just keep running with it because I got a boatload of old school games I wouldn't mind talking about from. I mean, I probably got like 40 or 50 NES games, 30 Super Nintendo games, a boatload of GameCube games, which was still one of my favorite systems, even over GameCube, because GameCube was cool, like, but I just love some games. There's games that were made for N64 that just couldn't be remade on any other system. Just as I wish they digitally remastered the whole, well, not the whole library of games for NES, but and just made them two-dimensional. Don't make it 3D, just make the graphics tighter, and that would be so awesome. If you guys like this series of my favorite game from the past, leave me a comment down below. Thanks for watching. This is PS Raptor Nation and your boy JayBrandon, also known as JayBrand01 on PSN. Peace out.